Hey everyone, it's Carly here, and I have a quick project to share with you. Um, Hope the lighting is good. It's raining here in North Carolina. I am not anywhere close to the coast. I'm about 3 or 4 hours away, and we're currently getting the outer bands of the hurricane. So, for those that are in its path, I hope you all stay safe. I know I have a lot of friends, a lot of scrapbooking and friends on the coast, so I've been keeping you in my prayers and hope you guys stay safe. Carly and is upstairs making some cookies right now, so you might hear her up there getting a few things ready. I have a project to share with you. My niece is going to have a baby, so we are going to be going to her baby shower soon up in Maryland. So I put together a baby album for her. Now, it came out extra fat because I tend to overdo things. So it doesn't close very well, but that's okay. I had a hard time with the rings, and I'll go into that a little bit later. But I just wanted to share with you what I've been working on. Been real busy with work lately and was able for the past couple weeks to work on this and finally got it done. And I've got this set up here, so hopefully this doesn't get in the way of me showing you the different pages. So let's jump into this album. The covers of the album are one of the Recollection chipboard album kits or whatever they used to sell. They might still sell them. So I used that for the covers. And then on the inside, I used pages that were from Hobby Lobby. That one I meant to have all this out, but I've been scrambling. I was up till 4:30 last night working on a garland for her baby shower, and I'll try to show that in another video. So I'm kind of a bit tired because it's getting to be Saturday evening. But what was I saying? Oh, the pages. They were from Hobby Lobby, and because this was an odd size cover that the chipboard was. It was, I think it's 8.5 by 10, and so I had to go and find some inserts that I could use. I had to repunch the holes here, and it turned out I wanted to use a format of like a mini album and then pocket pages so that she can go and move things around or add what she wanted to. So let me show you guys the cover. Again, it turned out extra fat, but I think it looks cute. It actually looks cute standing up. So, and the binding, I usually use the binding rings, which are over here somewhere. You know, the little binding rings. They didn't work well. It made it even fatter. So I will show you what I ended up getting. You might see that little wire in there. I went to Lowe's Home Improvement and I found these little key rings that have a little clasp. Let me get back in. There we are, in line. There you go. See this little clasp? It opens up. So it's kind of like a binding ring, but it's flexible. So you can see me pushing on it. So there's 4 of those on here that I tied the ribbons to in a little charm. So that worked out pretty good. And if I can find something else, I can always have her switch it out so it lays a little bit flatter, because it's about 3 inches thick when it sits flat. So again, made it so that it would sit up on a shelf possibly. I used a couple different papers. I checked out my stash here, and I used Bundle of Joy by Echo Park, an old Die Cuts with a View stack, some chipboard from, I think I have that sitting right here. Didn't use too many pieces from that, a couple that I picked up at Tuesday morning. That's crepe paper, Little Bo Peep. So, didn't want to go too vintage because she's doing a shabby chic thing. So, pinks and blushes. So, obviously she's having a baby girl. So here is a little chipboard piece from that chipboard collection. I popped it up so she could slide a picture in. And this is a hodgepodge of all different types of products. Again, another chipboard piece here. Lots of different flowers from Recollections, from Prima, to all different kinds of different flowers. This is an old laser cut that I had picked up, gosh, probably many moons ago at the Chantilly show. There's a company that I think they still do the shows that sell all these laser cuts. That's before we all had Cricut machines. So I had that in my stash, so I used that. This is a canvas piece. I'm sure you guys have all seen that. Some stickers, all different. There's a bunch of different stickers from different companies here. I think these here are from K & Company, which I used to love their sticker packs. There's some buttons, all different kinds of stuff. So there's the front. I layered several different ribbons and laces here, different trims. So there's 4 different pieces of trims. I actually sewed them together and then glued it down. So there is the cover. And let's take a look and see how it turned out inside. And I hope this doesn't get in my way. Let's see if I can. There we go. So bear with me, and hopefully when I'm watching the time, I may have to do this in 2 parts so it uploads well. So just bear with me because this is very interactive. So I left this blank so she can, you know, she's pretty crafty, so she knows what to do. And I like the format of the pocket pages because she can mix and match and move this stuff all around because it all coordinates very well. So I wanted it interactive, so this pulls out. It says, "Welcome, baby girl." And I tried to leave as much space for her to put pictures and journaling and stuff. So that pulls out. Put that back in there. I did a lot of stamping. You'll see stamping in here. I took, let me turn around. Let's get this pack. Where'd I put it? Let me see if I can find it real quick. Yep, here we go. Since I've got it out, I used a bunch out of this Becky Higgins Project Life cards that I picked up at Tuesday Morning recently, and it was for a baby girl called Baby Girl. So I used a lot of these, and this is an old pack that I picked up from Big Lots from way back in the day, and it's a die cuts with the view repack, the way they used to sell it at Big Lots for $5. So I used a lot of these papers in here. They're really cute. And I really shopped my stash. And then I had this that I picked up at Recollection some time ago. They probably still have this one. And it's called Sweet Baby Girl. So I used quite a bit of this paper. And the other one was the Echo Park. I think you guys have all probably seen that at Tuesday Morning, the Bundle of Joy. I've been seeing it in the 6x6 format and then the paper kit. So let me pull out some of these interactive pieces. I tried to do a lot of little tuck, you know, in the pockets, little tucks. So there's a card that I altered. I just did some stamping and some stickers, added a lot of tabs, and more stamping on the back. Let's put that there. This is an old Jenny Bolin bingo card. I thought it was cute. Again, a little place, lots of places to add pictures, and then a little stamp journal spot. I got that. This was from a K & Company pack of ephemera, so I added some ribbon, and it's double-sided. I'm not sure why they did the same on both sides, but I just left it that way. And then this one, again, added a sticker and then some sentiments that I had. I pulled out basically all my baby stamps and stuff and just kind of altered all these different cards. So there's that. And I'll go back and make it pretty when we're done. And so this is the back side. So because it's pocket pages, you're only interactive on one side. So you're kind of limited unless you do a flip up, which I think I did some other places. Now I did put things on the actual outside, so that it didn't add all the bulk on the inside. So here's another card from this is not from Becky Higgins, this is from one of the other sets that I use. Like I said, I shopped my stash, so she can add a little photo and some of the baby information once she's born. Now this piece was a piece of chipboard that I covered and added so I can have a really interactive page, more so than the pocket pages. So in here I added this little piece out of that Kane Company ephemera pack, matted up, added some coordinating papers so it opens up this way. Gosh, can you guys even see it? Scoot it down. So it opens up that way. So she has place for a photo here, a photo here. And then I popped all of that up to create a pocket here. And all these little cards pull out. So she's got lots and lots of room for pictures. As you can see, I did stamping, added stickers, more stamping and more stickers and ribbons, and stamped this on. This one was another from one of the other kits. Did some more stamping. So basically just pulled lots of stamps out, went to town altering these cards. Again, I'm watching my time. We're already at 10 minutes, guys. I'm trying to pick up the pace. I might cut it after this page. So this is the back side of that page. This is what added bulk to this because I made these too fat, but I tend to overdo it. So I just popped this up. This is an acetate piece from one of my ephemera packs. More altered cards. So she can, so I went and added the stamp to the card. You should put a picture there. And this opens up this way. A mat for a picture. A mat for a picture here. And she can put it in behind here. Then this flips down. Scoot it up so you can see it. Another place for a picture. And then I made a little pocket here and put in some of the stamped up cards that I did. And again, was trying to keep the bulk on these as thin as possible because I'd added bulk here. And then this was just an ephemera piece from that Kane Company baby pack. So there's that. And then of course I popped it up so she's got another hidden pocket there with a tag. And then another little pull out. So let me check the time. Okay. So we are at 12 minutes, guys, and I haven't even made a dent in this album. Let me go ahead and stop it here and come back. So this might be a 2 or 3 part video. So I'll be right back.